Hi, today I'm going to make a easy, simple vegetable soup. I just am going to show you what I'm going to do. Let me take this off here. So the first thing is what we're going to make is called mirepoix. People ask me, my soups taste so bland. So what I do is I'm going to add 50% onions, 25%, 50% onions. So that is what makes up mirepoix. 25% carrots and 25% celery. Now when I'm putting it in the pan, I'm going to saute it, and I use for cooking a less expensive olive oil. For cooking I use so this actually costs like that olive oil cost $17 for a gallon, and the biryani, which I use for making dressings and sauces, cost about $17 a quart. So, okay, so here is my hot pan. And see, that's a lot of onions. So what I'm going to do is turn up my pan a little bit and brown those. Then I'm going to add some garlic cloves, about, I don't know, I think I did probably 5 or 6 garlic cloves. Then I'm going to add my carrots and celery. Then I'm going to add about 2 quarts of chicken stock. So 2 quarts of organic chicken stock. I'll add both of those. And then I'm going to add a couple of cans of corn. And I had these left over, these Amy's chili, in my pantry. I'm going to throw that in there. See how it tastes. And I'll go from there. Okay, so you want to get your onions nice and brown. See how those are? Nice and brown. Yummy, yummy. They're all steamy. Okay, so now we're going to add our garlic. And stir that around. Keep the camera out of the... Okay, not too long on the garlic, because what'll happen is you'll burn it, and then it tastes kind of sour. So it's just kind of till you smell it, actually about 30 seconds. That's all you need to do. So, and then we're going to add the 2 quarts of chicken stock. I added the carrots and the celery. And I've changed my mind, which I usually do. I get more creative. I cut up a whole head of cabbage, and I'm going to dump that in there too. And the reason is because I have so much of it, and it cooks down to be like nothing in the sauce. So I'm going to cook this for about an hour, you know, and all the vegetables will get really soft. And then I'll add the, actually I've let it cook for a couple hours. And now I'm going to add some tomato puree. So I want it kind of chili-like. And then I'm going to add 2 cans of this chili, because I want it to have a nice chili flavor. And I'll see if I want to add more or not. I'll scrape this out. Add some corn for for color. So I already added 1, and now I'm going to add 2. I'm just going to drain it. And then add frozen would be nice. I didn't have any frozen. Now's the time to start tasting the soup. So when I tasted it, it really needed salt, so I added about 3 teaspoons of salt. Yeah, the corn makes it nice and bright, nice colors. So let me taste it. Okay, that's good. But something else that's really nice to round off flavors is adding a little vinegar. I'm going to add a little red wine vinegar, just a smidge. And then something else I really like to add to bring it tastes kind of high-toned. I really like adding molasses. The reason I like adding molasses is because there's no beef in this or any meat, So the molasses adds a nice base to it, which is really yummy. And you can't pick it up what it is, but see how it darkens it? And we do want the, you know, they call it unami, I believe. And you do want the sweet, the salty, sour, bitter, and hot. So pepper's the hot, the salt is the salty, the sweet is the molasses, the sour is the vinegar, the bitter can be herbs. The cabbage could be considered bitter. Let me taste it. Yes, that is the hidden ingredient that it needed. Now it just is full. When you taste all the different taste buds in your mouth, that's what makes things taste good. So I'm going to have this with a little bit of a little sandwich with it. And we'll have the nice vegetable soup. It's soups that are so liquefying and so good for the body.